What's up, everybody? We're back. I know we haven't done a podcast in forever
That is true.
because we've been
Doing other fun stuff.
eating and
So
everything
much
like
food.
that.
So much food.
Which is almost seems like every time Matt comes over it's just weird how it just sets up like that.
Yeah. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I've been taking a little break from the podcast. Was actually pretty nice. So doing some other variety stuff that was just kind of, let's just do it and have some fun. So
Yeah. Speaking, I know this is off topic. You ever get like marks on your body,
and you have no idea where the fuck they came from?
Like,
Yeah, I have one on my arm too. That I'm just like, I don't know if my cat scratched me. I don't know if I hit something. I don't know if I am allergic to something now. All of a sudden, no idea.
just got scabs everywhere. My arm, especially my back. I don't know how.
Yeah, I have no idea how that happens.
Like, I don't remember bumping anything at work.
Yeah, didn't scrape myself on anything. Didn't bump into anything.
But
So
anyway, so if you got by time, I think it's been 2 days.
it's been a couple days. Yeah.
Couple days. Late great Akira Toriyama passed away from health issues.
Yep.
I gotta say, I'd say he would be the godfather of creators in, I would say, late 90s?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Him and Tezuka, the guy that did Astro Boy,
Yeah.
easily godfather of anime. Set the groundwork for manga and anime popularity in the West and even in Japan, arguably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was read about that like on Thursday night when they first posted it, and I was reminded when Robin Williams passed away. Like one of the most upvoted comments in like Reddit history was just someone saying like this one hurt. Mm-hmm. Like yeah, that's how I felt when I read that headline. Like this one hurts.
Yeah, because oddly enough, in a funny sense, without Dragon Ball Z, I don't think there would be a lot of black people in anime scene.
So I'm anyone that knows me, I'm white, so I don't know how I can say this. But from the discourse from a lot of friends in high school, people in the fighting game community that I hang out with that I was talking with about this, they seem to have the exact same sentiment. It's like, Dragon Ball Z did wonders for keeping kids off the street and giving, black youth something to focus on and talk about that wasn't, a negative thing, which is wild to me. That I was like, I always thought I just had a small sample size and that was just the handful of people I talked to, but I saw more on Twitter people doing that sentiment. So yeah, it's wild how in the black community Dragon Ball Z was a huge fucking thing.
Yeah.
And so
No, I mean, honestly, for me, I think it was that, and I was Sailor Moon.
yeah, Sailor Moon was another big one. No one will admit to it, but
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure without Dragon Ball Z, I would probably be still, within it. But I mean, if you're talking about any black person under, I would say under the age of 30,
probably
had a huge influence, especially, and that kind of carried over to Naruto as well. Sure, I mean, it was good at the time, and then it just, for me, it trickled down.
Yeah, but most people probably wouldn't have checked out other anime without Dragon Ball and Toonami and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
but yeah, heart goes out to his next of kin.
yeah, his family. I think he has 2 sons, if I remember correctly. I don't know if they do any creating or anything like that, or if they didn't take that path. Can't blame him. Being a mangaka is just fucking miserable. That man had a cigarette in his hand every fucking minute of his life, I'm guessing. So
Yeah, I mean, his character design are well known.
peak. Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, multiple other series that he's contributed to.
Yeah, love the shit out of Trigger.
Yeah,
Cross not so much.
Yeah, Cross lost some of its charm, but yeah, I think his character designs in Trigger were pretty peak. So
Yeah, but yeah, so like I said, hearts go out to them. Moving on, I finally I put in my res for Minneapolis. I actually got the hotel for that. Honestly, whoever the deal, because I went through Agoda and it's the exact same fucking price.
It's the exact same price, yeah.
So I don't know where these deals are coming from.
Yeah, I've never understood like the third party booking things. Like I've never found. I think maybe I found a room for like $20 cheaper at one point.
No, I'm talking about for Enemy Minneapolis where they get like that code.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about
okay.
like for like whether it's a code for like an event or like through like a third party website like booking and shit. Just I've never found a better deal. And if I do it through like a third party, it always my reservation always gets fucked up and it's just not worth doing. So
Yeah. I mean, at least this time through Agoda, I can pay by PayPal. So
that's good.
that kind of alleviates off my card because, oh my God, this past, I would say, month and a half, man.
Just finance after finance. Dude. Yeah, I know I put $3,000 into my car at the beginning of the year that I didn't expect to, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not buying a condo in the next fucking year.
Well, at least you have you're not on commission anymore, right?
No, I'm not on commission,
Yeah,
thank fucking Christ.
That's what I'm talking about, like money coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, just nothing.
I was going to say not a lot of work, I'm guessing.
No, it's horrible. Like, I do.
Which is so weird because it's that time where like pipes are thawing and a bunch of like the weather changing, so one would think that you guys would be fucking busy as shit, but
No, pipes are always gonna burst no matter what.
true.
But no, it's like on my Google Sheets, like from last year and this year. I mean, I started out strong, but slowly for surely, last year is catching up to this year. I'm like, what the fuck? And our prices went up like a lot, and anyway. So, what is this great hentai purge?
Yeah, so some of you that frequent Dojin scan websites of the adult variety may have noticed that your selection has been reduced by quite a bit. Lovely Fakku has decided that if you have ever published a book through them, then your work is allowed only on Fakku, and the Daki is going crazy. Go, relax, you're okay. So I think N Hentai went down from like 86,000 original works to like 71 over the course of like 2 weeks from a bunch of shit getting removed. So, yeah, if you're wondering why your selection has gone down a little bit and some of your old-time classic favorites are missing, that would be why. Now you have to go try and find them through Fakku or even more other means. So it's kind of annoying. I'm really sick of... It just amazes me how like Crunchyroll went from like being the king of piracy to legitimate to fucking over everyone, and then Fakku was like the king of like Dojin piracy, and then they went legitimate, and then they started to fuck people over. It's so fucking weird to me, the cycle that just continues.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. I go through who do I watch or no, not watch, read from. Give me a minute. Sumino,
okay.
yeah, I go through them. I haven't noticed anything missing from my favorite list. They're all there, so yeah, I'll be pretty mad if they got rid of the succubus one. He's the last human.
No, that artist did not publish anything through Fakku, so they were not targeted. So yeah, that one's good. One of my favorites stayed, which I legitimately thought was going to get hit. So yeah, a lot, and like it's not a big deal because I had so many bookmarked that I just like read once, and I was like, I might come back to this, and then so I like did a bookmark clean, and like 90% of them I was just like, I have no idea what this one was, so I just like cleared it all out, and I was like, that's no big loss. There was like 2 or 3 where I was like, aw.
No, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, just thought we would talk about that as what our normal focus of a podcast normally is. So,
Gotcha. So, as you guys know, I am a huge solo leveling fan. I am pretty much up to date as far as the English physical copies of it.
okay.
Now, we are, I guess, halfway. I mean, episode 8 just kind of dropped yesterday. So, I mean, a little past halfway. Which is odd because 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, there was a recap episode, which I don't understand why they did that.
So I actually got an explanation for that. Apparently, even if they like plan for like a 13 episode series, they'll buy like 14 or 15 time slots. One for like a buffer in case something happens, or mostly for a buffer. So in that situation, if they're like behind an episode, they can just air a recap episode and not like lose a time slot, quote unquote, because they already have X amount. Yeah, so that would be why.
Lame.
Yeah, I agree. It generally makes me sometimes frustrated when I see like on my feed it's like episode like 7.5, and I'm like, fuck, it's a recap episode. I don't fucking care.
So I think I called it on the on this pod.
On this cast of the pods.
That the first 2 episodes will be in that dungeon and everything like that. Called that, and ever since they go into a dungeon, it's been 2 episodes. So
Yeah.
So here's my pros on this.
I'm excited because so I'll get you to your pros, and then I want to talk about something that I noticed about solo leveling that I was not expecting.
So my pros is one, some of the fights, it was pretty dope. They extended them, especially the Cerberus one, because that whole fight was literally 2 pages long.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Okay.
It was 2 pages long. The first, I want to say 2-ish minutes, they showed the first raid of Jeju Island, which was kind of dope. I saw that. And then after that, I'm like, okay, 2 episodes in the dungeon, calmed out and everything like that. You know, this. Cons.
God, this dog is just, we love this dog. He's a good dog.
Con, I don't know why they introduced Hunter Cha in the first episode. He kind of ruins the moment where she's coming out of that dungeon when he goes back in. Last episode, the filler episode, do not know why they put this in here. The whole episode was a filler. I saw a YouTube video of some guy, I don't remember what it was. It's like he was talking about that episode that just came out, and I like this episode because it was original video animation, aka it was a filler. That I don't, aka it's a filler. So not only you just wasted an episode of this, now hopefully I didn't watch the latest one where he gets this stealth ability. Hopefully they don't break that down in 2 episodes. That would be dumb. Because that right in itself is they shouldn't do.
Right.
And I had to look it up and say, because at first on Reddit I asked him, like, so is this going to be, where are they going to end this? And I think somebody said, well, they're going to probably end it where he gets the necromancy ability. I'm like, that's dumb. And it's going to be 12 episodes long. I'm like, really? They're not going to close it out on, Jeju Island or whatnot. And that kind of defeats kind of the purpose. You're going to kind of run into the same aspect as, of God of High School.
Right.
Which we covered last time when this was announced. I'm like, yeah, see, the story really doesn't start until after he gets that ability, and you're going to end it there.
Yeah.
So that's my drawback on this.
Okay, so you think just like every other adaptation similar to Solo Leveling, you think it's a pacing issue?
Yeah, because right now because the Cerberus fight, have you seen?
I'm not watching. It's I never really gave a shit.
But
you
read it.
I read up to a certain point, and then I just stopped caring.
Okay.
I don't even remember how many fucking chapters or whatever I got in.
So the Cerberus fight was literally the beginning of the 3rd volume.
Okay.
And that's the ending of 5, I believe.
Yeah.
That's pretty much half the season right there, which kind of annoys the shit out of me. And he gets his ability. I want to say, I should have brought my books down here. I want to say he gets it at the end of 4. So put that in
perspective. Okay.
So I'm like, you're trying to basically get 4 volumes into 12 episodes, which
it's better than what Overlord tries to do, where they're like, we're gonna put fucking 5 volumes in 2 episodes, and I'm like, maybe we don't do that.
I'm hoping there's a second season, even though it's not done.
Yeah.
I think the studio is doing what WB did for Dune.
Okay.
Because they didn't greenlight. I didn't know this. They didn't greenlight part 2 until they saw the numbers.
Until part 1 did much better. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Dune, holy shit, that is fucking good.
Yeah, I haven't watched the part 2 yet, so
my God.
I have to. Really enjoyed Dune 1, so
don't come this way. Can you grab him?
Hey, come here.
No, go over there.
God,
He always goes.
He just wants to be loved.
He can go.
He can go around and get loved that way.
Not this way with all the chords. He does this all the fucking time.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm really hoping Dune Messiah comes out because
I think it will. I think 2 is going to be doing very well. So
it should. But yeah, so
my point was, I am genuinely surprised with all of the hype of the solo leveling fan base that it is not nearly as popular as I thought it was going to be, as far as like ratings and charts and everything like that. I am very surprised. And I don't know if this was a good season for it to launch or what, but I don't know. I generally thought the solo leveling fan base was going to be much more obnoxious and see way more of it talked about on the anime subreddit, and it's just like not. it's so weird.
Like not talked about in a good way, bad way.
Just in general. I see maybe after the episode's been out for a couple of days, maybe 100 comments on the discussion page. Whereas Apothecary Diaries or Furin is 400 comments after an hour of it being posted. It's very weird to me. The manga subreddit would not shut the fuck up about solo leveling getting an adaptation. So it's just this weird discourse to me of it was expected to be this S+ tier thing, but it's getting B+ tier views and engagement. So I don't know.
I'm not surprised.
It's a little weird.
I'm not surprised because of the whole pacing issue.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of people and I guarantee if I look back at some of the first posts, it probably was that 400, 600 comments within the first couple of hours, and then most people probably just said, "Oh, well, this is kind of weird to watch in terms of pacing." So
I think it is a good spot to put this, seed for this series in this season, because right now I'm watching Moonlight Fantasy, which. I didn't think I would like it.
Oh, I love Moonlight Fantasy. That one's so good. Oh, fuck! I have to catch up on that with Tanika and then the Dangers in My Heart too. Fuck! Oh, I'm so busy today.
That Hodaka girl or gals,
Hokkaido gals are super adorable.
Yeah, didn't think that was. I didn't realize I was going to like that.
Love the manga. The characters are really fun. The setting's cool too, Hokkaido. Even though the manga and the anime is just please visit Hokkaido, please.
I'm very surprised that they changed the characters from, I forgot his name, the main guy. So his character design is based on the one shot of the Hokkaido.
Yeah, because to be fair, his designs changes subtly throughout the series. He does not look phenomenal in the beginning of the main serialization, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad what he looks like now and what he's doing looks like in the anime is much better. Hokkaido fans can fucking fight me on that. I thought he was the worst designed character out of all of them at the start. It took 40 chapters for him to subtly shift everything over and be okay, now he looks like a normal fucking character that fits in my world. So Hokkaido Gal is super adorable. I liked it. Like I said, I really liked the manga, so I was glad that I liked it. The English dub is kind of gold because the mom has a Minnesota Midwest accent.
No shit.
And it's so fucking good.
Is that on Crunchyroll?
It might be. It should be simulcast. So
I should check that out.
Yeah, just watch like one episode with her in it. Oh, she's lovable. What is Japan's obsession with dubbing it in Midwestern accents? I don't know. It's like in the first Pokemon movie where they're like, yeah, I don't know, there were still Vikings. They're like, yeah, they're mostly from Minnesota. It's like, what the fuck? Why?
Okay.
It's like, okay, that's so
just because our team is
just because it's a Viking, exactly.
I mean, yes.
I mean, like, little me had no fucking clue. I was just like, that's where I live. And now I'm like older. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucking funny.
I mean, yeah, sure, Scandinavian.
Yeah, exactly.
But still,
but yeah,
like you would know that.
Yeah. But yeah, I did not. But yeah, I guess just to quick do a thing of this season, just because we don't have a whole lot to talk about this podcast. Did not expect to like Furin as much as I was going to. Journey's End.
Really check that out.
I would highly recommend it. It is it's Madhouse back to being Madhouse quality, if that makes sense. Like, this is what everyone preached Madhouse quality was. Apothecary Diaries, that's just a fun little mystery show with a very likable main character. I don't know, kind of this weird wave of like, oh, it's a Japanese anime, but we focus on ancient Chinese stuff. It's kind of like Raven in the Inner Palace in that way. What else am I watching? Nothing else super stand out this season, but yeah, Fury and I is like becoming a very up and coming cultural thing, I think. So I think it's going to stand the test of time.
I know there was here. This is still winter, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me get in.
Yeah. Wrong way to use healing magic.
All right, I'll let you talk, and then I'm going to talk about how fucking disappointed I am in that show.
Really?
Yeah.
Again, after watching so many, like, what was it, the hentai version of
yeah. Redo Healer.
Healer.
And shit like that. You're like,
another one.
Oh, where like the guy like has healing powers, or he's like, oh, what is it? Fuck me. It's I'll think of it later. But
it's not bad. I mean, it's for anime. It was pretty slow compared to the manga.
Oh, so that was going to be my complaint. Is I thought the manga, once it hit like where he meets that princess in like the neighboring kingdom or wherever the fuck they went, and she's like cursed. I was like, holy shit, we're still fucking here dealing with this issue after like 10, 15 chapters, and I was so fucking bored. I was so fucking bored. And then when it finally got resolved,
no, I am.
And then when it finally got resolved, I was like, that's it. Like, it took us this fucking long to establish this thing that could get solved in 3 panels. Like, are we being fucking serious here? So yeah, I loved the beginning though. I loved his mentor lady who just doesn't put up with bullshit. And
she reminds me of Yami.
Yeah, I stan her. I love her. I would die for her, but she won't let me die for her because she doesn't like losing people.
Wait, no, not Yami. The sister, Fongolia's sister.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, when you first said Yami, I was like, okay, I can kind of see it. I'm just gonna like go on, but now that makes a lot more sense. So,
that's who she reminds me of.
Oh yeah, God, just like other quick recap, but yeah. Anyway, to quick finish that, yeah. Wrong way to use healing magic. Yeah, it's whatever. The anime, I'm sure I hope fixes the pacing issues, but yeah, I dropped the manga. The other one that was hyped up, Slave Soldier.
Yeah.
Manga, much better.
It is.
And I don't even think the manga is like all that great. I just enjoy reading it. I think it's kind of an interesting world. I don't hype it up as like this amazing thing that a lot of people do.
No,
it's a good read. I'm happy whenever a chapter comes out. I don't go out of my way to like take time and read it though. If I can, I can. Anime is whatever. I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, eh.
If it's not on roll, I don't bother.
Yeah,
because although I was thinking about getting High Dive just for that, but I mean, if I can't even watch 7 Deadly Sins uncensored on there, it's really no point.
It's not worth it just for that.
So
other recap animes this year,
Classroom of the Elite 3.
I'm mind blown that got to 3. If I'm being honest,
I would be surprised if it gets to second year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not done with the first year because I know second year is out now, and I think first year is completed, right? I'm assuming so.
Think
considering
so.
They have a
kind of weird
year.
to like make second year and be like, oh, remember that stuff that hasn't happened yet in first year? It's like
So I mean, yeah, I'm hoping this would be the last, or I don't know where they are. Again, I haven't read all the way up to it yet. I don't even think it's on my read list.
Yeah.
But anyway, point is, hopefully this is it, and then if they get another season, it's year 2.
Yeah. It's time for Torture Princess. If anyone liked Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, same concept, same idea. It's hilarious. It's cute. I love it.
Is that the one where she plays a villain and she's like BDSM on?
No, that's just the one where like they've kept the human princess and she just like causes all kinds of fucking mischief just so she can sleep comfortably in her little prison cell. And like they all they just love her because she's fucking hilarious. Tis time for Torture is the princess of like the human race gets captured and they torture her for information. But they just like do it by like eating food in front of her, or like taking her to an amusement park and putting her on a scary roller coaster, or like putting a puppy in front of her and being like, "You can't pet him." Like it's so fucking funny. And
what
all this
is this called?
"'Tis time for Torture Princess." Hime-sama, Goma no Jikan desu.
When they came out this season?
Yep, it's this season. Oh, this might be. We might technically be in
there
fall.
it is. Oh wow! It's on roll. I might have to watch.
Yeah, I would. It's really fucking funny. Villainous level 99. That one's okay. Like it's fine. It's another Otomo game based one with a twist. I just don't find myself enjoying those types of animes.
No, the only one I kind of like is the mob one.
Yeah. Bottom tier character Tomozaki season 2. Love it. It's been great. I love this series a lot. Majo to Yaju, the Witch and the Beast, did a very big mistake, and that's they introduced very interesting characters for like an arc, and then they put us back with the main cast, and now I'm just and now I'm just kind of like they were doing really cool things too. Can we go watch them? So yeah. It's fine. I guess I just don't understand what the main girl's curse is, if that's her... Whatever. It's not very well explained. It's fine. I'm enjoying it. I haven't dropped it yet, so... Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon. I'm having a blast with this one. It's so fucking... It's funny. We all know that one guy that gets very single-mindedly focused on one goal. And this guy's goal is, as they're trying to save his sister, he just wants to eat all the different monsters in the dungeon to see what they taste like. And it's great.
That's on Netflix, right?
It is a Netflix one.
Is that the one where dudes singing, walking on water, singing, and all the mermaids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Weakest Tamer began a journey. It's cute. It started off poor, turned very good. I'm looking forward to the end.
Is that the pickup trash?
Yep, pickup trash one. Furin, I've already talked about that. Sasaki to Pichon, I dropped because I don't care what he does in the normal world. I don't think that's a very interesting concept. I think it would have been much cooler if they just focused on an old businessman just going back and forth between worlds and doing shit with his little magic bird buddy. I don't care about any of the things happening in the real life in terms of like him working for the weird government agency. It's not interesting to me. Apothecary Diaries, that was a surprise. Danger in My Heart, I think a lot of people are sleeping on this. Just because the first episode of season 1 was not that great. Very, very cute couple in this show. I'm not going to talk about that one. Fluffy Paradise. It's kind of whatever. If you're not watching it, don't worry about it. And then Banished from the Heroes Party season 2. It's just like whatever. I just kind of wanted to focus on like the characters and then just doing cute adventures, not this weird fucking genocidal maniac that we're focused on as the villain. It's so unnecessary. So it's whatever. Yeah, and then spring of this year is a little stacked in terms of continuations of things. We've got Tensai Slime season 3. I was very surprised that came out as soon as it did. Duke of Death season 3. Konosuba season 3. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped for that. It is actually one of my favorite arcs from the light novel, and it's gonna be so fucking funny. And then everyone that's super depressed and just wants to watch cute girls do cute things, Eurocamp season 3 is coming out. So
I can't believe that.
when that said season 2, I was like, all right, whatever. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, so it's more of the same, which is good. And then season 3 announced, and I was like, where do we go from here? I guess we're just gonna go camping again, which I have no complaint. That sounds sarcastic, but I'm very excited for it. One I'm so excited for that I know I'm going to be disappointed in because it's not going to be what I think it is. Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night. I've had my eye on that one for a long time, so I'm very excited to see what happens and how it lets me down.
So, also, I think I'm going to be, speaking of disappointment, also dropping spring is Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many episodes were usually seasons? 12, right? For at least Demon Slayer.
Even for Demon Slayer, I thought was 24. They might have been gone. They might have gone from 24 to 12 with that, and then just broke it up into cores. I don't watch Demon Slayer or pay attention, so generally 12 to 13 is the norm for most modern anime.
Yeah.
So.
So I had to, like, when I saw this in the trailer and everything like that, it got me thinking of, for those who only watch anime, why? This should have been a movie. Reason why, because I had to look it up right, like, the training arc.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many chapters it is?
I'm guessing like.
Well, considering I just said that, it's probably gonna. It's a little.
Well, it's either an extreme amount or it's a tiny amount. So I'm guessing like 3 chapters.
No.
How much is it?
It's 10.
For a training arc?
10.
Dude, Yu Yu Hakusho put that shit into like a time skip and then like 4 pages, and they're like, "Well, training arc done."
Yeah, 10 chapters, and the ending of that goes right into fighting Muzan in the Infinity Castle.
Really?
Yeah. So since you don't care, spoiler warning. So the head honcho, the leader who's dying from weird ass curse that kills his body.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the training arc, Muzan just shows up at his doorstep. He blows up. The guy blows up. And all the other, captains just show up, everybody just try to one-shot him with their best, form attack. Didn't do jack shit. And all of a sudden, they're in an Infinity Castle. And it just goes right into that arc.
Huh.
So, the reason why I asked, how many episodes usually in Demon Slayer, if it's 12, I'm like, were they going to do 1 chapter per episode?
Or are they just going to... I was going to say, are they going to condense 10 fucking chapters worth into 1 or 2 episodes?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this training arc is going to be filler galore.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Not that I'm even watching. Everyone knows my opinion on Demon Slayer at this point.
So I'm like, this should have been a movie. I think maybe I said that to myself. I'm like, this should have been a movie like Mugen Train.
No, I think we've talked about it. I think you've brought that up before. So,
because it was pretty dope they did Mugen Train as a movie. Because, and when they actually split it up, I think it was 3 episodes,
something like that,
long. I think they did, and that was pretty much only to focus on the popular guy who eventually dies. I think that was the only reason why they did a couple episodes, just to see him, because he was the most popular person ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this should have been a movie, and then go right into the Infinity Infinity Castle arc, because something tells me. Yeah, now I think about it, I think I did talk about this last year or something.
Something like that. When it got announced, I think we talked about it.
And it's like I think the last bit of it's going to be a movie. That they should have reversed this.
Yeah, I don't know what determines when it gets made into a movie or when it gets made, because like I have that same issue with like the Overlord movie that got announced. I was like, okay, so like a pretty important arc, it's getting put into a movie, but like that's like the perfect time to just get a 24 episode season going for this particular thing and like actually engage with it. But I don't know, maybe I'm the weird one. I don't know, but like one I think did it very good was Saga of Tiny the Evil. Short arc that's important in the story, but like they didn't want to, by the time slots and everything else, so they just made a movie of this like smaller arc that is an interesting arc, and it fit perfectly into a movie. Yeah. So I don't know.
Oddly enough, who made a good movie at the end of it? I mean, they kind of went back and did it. Was Gundam Seed Destiny?
Gundam is one of those things of. I go back and forth of like every season of Gundam should just be a fucking movie. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like we could cut out a lot of not even that Gundam is plagued with filler. It's really not. But with not a whole lot of script rewriting, you could fit all these major plot points into like a 2-hour movie. Yeah.
But I mean, I had a good, decent hard on for Seed.
Oh yeah, and like Gundam Seed is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Gundam Seed, like whatever they want to do with it, I'm fine with more Gundam Seed. To be honest with you,
I mean, I can't wait till that movie drops.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Because I mean, they pretty much extended that whole last final fight in that movie. So, like I said, Demon Slayer training arc should have been a movie, and then jump right into whatnot.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like we might be on the tail end of Demon Slayer hype, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
not surprising.
But yeah, all things fade eventually, but
so weird. Hopefully they're not going to try to do what Attack on Titan is. It just milk the shit out of it.
I to this day constantly get into fights with people about this shit. And people are like, well, they had to do it this way. They didn't have to do it anyway. Shut up. They didn't have to do it the way they chose to. I'm sorry that you disagree, but any hype that I even had of like trying to get into the series, I don't want to, because now I have to watch season 3, part 5, continued from 2, whatever fucking horseshit naming scheme that they've done. So
yeah, it's just
like it's dumb. It's dumb.
And every fucking time, like I'm on Reddit, it's just like, what do you recommend?
Dude,
here's my list of what do you recommend for my list.
I know. I hate that shit. So I'm calling out the fucking manga subreddit and anime subreddit because some of you people are too fucking nice with this shit. Start calling out these people and linking the fucking 3,000 times that they get asked in a fucking day. Just be like, oh, look, the same person asked the same fucking question. Here you go. Here's this link and all their recommendations. Here's this one. Here's this one. Here's this one. Stop just, like, fucking commenting on all this shit. It's obnoxious. Yeah. Give these people fucking resources to look at their own shit. Let them decide for themselves what they want to watch. And put in some fucking effort. Like, I don't get this obsession with people being like, I finished what should I watch next? Do you have no backlog of anything you're interested in? Yeah. At all? You've never just looked at fucking My Anime List or any fucking Googled the term like top 10 blah 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 genre anime and like looked at any of these? You've never done that.
Even Roll has like
even scrolling through fucking Crunchyroll. It's mind blowing to me that these people like take the opinion of like 3,000 individuals instead of just listening to their fucking brain and heart being like, that appeals to me. I'm going to give it 2 episodes and see if I like this. Nope. Let's get recommendations from all these fucking mouth breathers that recommend the same 5 goddamn shows every fucking thread. Yeah. It's mind-boggling to me. I cannot fucking handle it.
Oh. Yeah. So, I mean, you would kind of figure Reddit being like the most, well, I shouldn't say the most complex, it's the most fucking toxic place ever.
It's one of the most toxic. I make it that way on purpose, though. I'm so fucking sick of these people. I'm sick of all the 12-year-olds that found Reddit and posted the most horseshit, obnoxious threads I've ever seen in my fucking life. that there's no discussion to be had. The post formatting has no punctuation, and it's one long run-on sentence with, fucking acronyms and slang terms that nobody fucking understands. And everything is misspelled, and I have to, struggle to fucking read. And it's mind-boggling. It happened on the Persona subreddit the other day. Someone's like, does anyone else feel like 3 is better than 4? And then, his entire body of post is just, I don't know, man. That's just kind of how I fucking feel, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, he's like, this was kind of just stupid to post, but whatever. And I was like, wow. And I'm going to find my exact comment on it because I think, because I was literally dumbfounded. Hold on.
Are we talking, money bets paragraphs, or are we just,
I think Money Bets has more intelligent people using.
Well, no, I meant, paragraph length.
Yeah,
okay,
it's ridiculous. Hold on, I have to find this shit. Hold on,
because
or people ask is burnout common? Yeah, when all you do is one fucking hobby for your entire fucking life, and you'd have no other interest because you've made this one hobby your identity, you're gonna get burned out. I don't know why this is so difficult. Oh god, come on, please tell me I can fucking find this. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, okay. My exact wordings was, wow. Someone wrote this. They even pointed out why it was stupid to post this within their own post. I truly don't know what to say. And it's the highest rated comment on this thread. Thank fucking Christ. And then I did my thing where I'm like, you know what? My criticism, because people on Reddit are mouth breathers and don't know how to interpret comments. I was like, look, my argument and my comment isn't about him comparing the two games. People can compare games all they want. People can love whatever games they want in a series and say whatever they want is the best. That's perfectly legitimate. I'm blown away by the absolute shit tier quality of this post. It's I have seen the lowest bar on Reddit, and I have seen the lowest bar somehow get fucking lower every week, and it blows my mind.
I don't know, man. I've seen some major simps before on Reddit.
I'm not even talking about simps. I'm just talking about post quality.
Okay.
I'm not even a grammar Nazi. I'm nothing. But if you're going to post on a website dedicated to discussion and you post nothing that we can talk about, you're just treating it like a fucking blog. So go write it on fucking Tumblr. Go write on any other fucking free blog website. I don't want to see your shit tier opinions and your shit tier ability to post. It's not interesting. There's no discussion. There's nothing entertaining about it.
Yeah. Anyway, no.
Yeah. Anyway, to our sponsors.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
But yeah.
Yeah. Reddit rant over. I'm so sick of the shit tier quality that exists. I really am.
So we have 2 hentai series that fairly new, within the last 6 months.
Yep.
First one is Night Tale, which I'm hoping there's a 3rd episode because holy shit.
I hope to God we're getting at that point where I'm about to mark it off and be never going to happen. But
because
we're
episode
very
2
close.
Came out in November. So Night Tale is about a sister duo, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat. I mean, they are a duo, but however, the older sister's not there. She only shows up for 2 minutes.
For a minute.
So I mean, they're a sex demon exorcism.
Yeah. So hold on, let me. I love the synopsis of this one. A normal life during the day, but during the night, she enters dreams and attempts to exorcise demons that are possessing unfortunate fellows. Looks like some of those demons might have some pent-up energy, though. So she's a sex demon exorcist. But,
So, it kind of starts off with her in another dreams and, don't know how she got there, obviously, because she's in a dream and, she, mind's doing what the mind doesn't want type of thing. And she comes out of it, goes into another one, and eventually we figure out, hey, my job's a sex demon exorcist and everything like that.
Which really, I have to pause because, what's the fucking difference between them and a succubus at this point? They enter my dreams. They make sex dreams. I don't
know. I honestly don't know. And then I guess the part timer wants to know what the hell.
Why would you do this part time?
Well, I mean, I don't know what he does, but he's a part timer.
That's all we learn.
Oh, right, because he part times for the cafe, which is a front.
The front for it, gotcha. So, okay, that makes more sense because I thought that he was a part-time like sex demon, like whatever, and I was like, why would you do this part-time? I feel like this is a full-time position.
Yeah, and then so this is where your money actually comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, and he kind of witnesses the little sister fighting a sex demon, not in the way you think it is. It's just purely a fight.
Which was honestly funny. I was a big fan of that. I was like, oh, they're gonna fuck the sex demon and like exercise them that way. No, they're just gonna fucking go to fist fight. And I was like, like okay, sure.
And then first episode's over. Second episode comes around. Again, she's in a dream, having sex with no eye type of person.
Yeah,
that happens twice. And all of a sudden, her older sister disappears, which we haven't seen again.
Who like existed for like a minute.
And then next thing you know, they're going in a compound, which they find this one lady who you see in the first minute of the episodes. It's like, hey, there used to be like some hive mind of. There's a word for it. Like everybody consciousness goes.
The collective consciousness.
Yeah. And it was like a paradise, and after a while, everybody forgot about it, and it's coming back, and it's her in this room, and the episode just ends. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I hope there's an episode 3.
Episode.
Yeah, it ends off a cliffhanger. Oh yeah, I forgot. She looks like Mamie from fucking Madoka Magica. I forgot that.
So the sex scenes are nice.
Yeah.
With no context.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you don't fucking pay attention or if you just see clips of it. So, very Poro animation quality, except their characters are different and it's not the same plot every fucking time.
Yeah. Ow, shit. No, don't come this way. Next one is Solo. Not confused with the market at where's it on? It's not that good.
I can't think of what that fucking street name is.
Shit, yeah. Is Broadway? No,
I don't think so.
Anyway, you guys know if you're local, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You seen it? God, that guy is old.
So old. I'm like, dude, just close up shop.
I'm like,
please,
man. I'm like,
I like your store, but you need to go home. You need a nap.
Shit, dude. Anyway, so the story revolves around a tutor that Anyway, got distracted. I don't know why I get distracted on fucking shit on my everything that I don't want it on. So they work for a tutor company,
mm-hmm.
and the main guy it starts off with the secretary, admin person. It's like, I don't want to give him this person this job because he's a jerk. Next thing you know, she gets banged out out of frustration, which, by the way, is hilarious throughout the first 2 episodes. Like every time he just shows up in the office, he just bangs the admin, just like that. And it's one of those kind of tsundere,
tsundere situations.
It's like, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Oh my god, it smells wrong.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Like, okay.
My god. Tsunderes and hentai are like the most obnoxious things. They're like, no, I hate this, but like, keep going.
But the main focus is where he's teaching these sisters. I don't know if they're twins. Doesn't matter. And he kind of somehow bangs the mom to make him stay there, and then obviously sisters don't like unattractive males.
Yeah, they're like, ew, he's gross looking.
And you know what? And because you're so sassy, I'm gonna taking my anger out on you the only way I know how.
Because
that's how you deal with sassy kids.
I guess.
Is at
honestly, I'm just such a big fan that like most hentais just go, you're a brat. I know how to solve this with penis, and it works
for the most part. And like, hey, your sister's making so many mistakes on the paper, you're gonna pay for that. And so she's super worried. I'm like, every time the sister makes a mistake, I'm like, you're giving me a blowjob and everything like that. I'm recording it and everything, like, and then the tables turn, and it's like the one that thinks you're disgusting, which, by the way, was a hilarious scene in the second episode where they, he spilled hot coffee on his crotch.
Yeah.
He dropped trout, and then their mom was coming in, goes in the closet. And it just like, would you stop moving? All of a sudden, his penis just comes out. I'm like, you did this on purpose. That is well played, sir. Well played. I'm like, I never saw that coming. And it was hilarious. And the thing is, it's like, thanks, Sensei, for, this is the mom talking. Thanks, Sensei, for teaching my daughters and everything.
It's like, oh, you're so good with them. They love you, blah, blah, blah.
By the way, if you have time, I would like some pipe. I would like some pipe here and there.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
fuck? It's so funny.
So, Solo is, pretty decent.
Yeah, Solo's kind of fun.
The only thing I don't like is the wordy, what am I thinking? The exposition and the beginning of the thing, because I had to go back because I skipped over it, and then I went back. It's like, and they literally put the script in it. It's like, what's the secretary's in there, didn't like him, gets hit on the head.
Yep.
And all of a sudden I'm like, and then it just proceeds to do what you just wrote. Like, what? Like, what? I didn't need to read that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
So, but yeah, other than the only scenes I really liked is where he's actually banging the admin.
Yeah.
Because it's like, shut your mouth, lifts up skirts, pulls panties.
That was
bam,
pretty fucking good.
Get it in and everything like that.
Get it in. Let's go.
But anyway, that's that. Like I said earlier, Minneapolis is on the horizon. I am still working on, the HMV and everything like that. Got a couple memes together. Let me pull this one up and give you a kind of a preview, Matt. I think it's going to be hilarious. I got to change the background from black to white. I mean, I think white pops more, right?
White pops more, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to change that. Last year, most of it was black. I think it was. Because right now I'm trying to figure out one where you have I want to do another Homelander meme where he's like sitting in the theater scene where he's just like stuck.
Yeah.
It's just, what the fuck? Hopefully it'll come up. But yeah, so HMV, I think instead of doing the, I'm just going to change the name. Normally it was the showcase. I'm just going to change it to church.
Sure.
I'll do that. Another, should I do one or two of the Seen It one? Because
probably just one.
Yeah, because it just seemed long as shit.
Yeah, because if no one's like seen it, then it's just like, we haven't seen it. Oh, well, okay.
Some people.
We haven't seen it. Oh, okay.
All right, yeah. Damn. Freaking hell. If it'll come up. Uh, ooh, excuse me. So, what did I say? HMV,
Yep.
the church, seen it. What else? What else was there?
Oh, we're gonna do another hentai showcase.
Because I could have swore there was four hentai ones, but just
I'm so mad. I like just talking about to a bunch of people at the card shop I go to. I was like, yeah, I'm running panels at Minneapolis. They're like, oh my god, we're all going. I was like, no, I'm going. You guys do whatever you want. They're like, yeah, but you're gonna like hang out with them. Like, we're all gonna go and we're going to your panel. I was like, I don't care what you do. I'm just not going all with you guys. I'm not carpooling. I'm not hanging out. Like, you're free to go to Minneapolis, but that's it.
oh, non hentai was the trial of dot.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So that's
because what were we gonna? Yeah, I would have to go over that one.
I could have swore there was 4 hentai ones because I kind of want them back to back, at least 2 of them.
Because HMV, the Seen It. I think one of them had to have been a showcase, right?
HMV showcase, seen it.
Seen It. What's the last one? Because yeah, we can't. I don't know how we can.
Oh, damn.
I don't know how we can stretch like the Church of Hentai thing out for a fucking hour. So.
Fuck, I don't. It's on my hard drive. That's why. So, have you seen Malcolm X?
No.
Okay. So let me pull up at least the scene. Anyway, close it out. So yeah, I could have swore there was a 4th one hentai one. Maybe I have to look back on past ones, but yeah, at least the 3, and then the trial, trial,
Sure.
court, whatever you want.
Whatever we're gonna call it.
And then that's 4. Anyway, keep you up to date as far as panels go. It is on this. It is March 10th. It will be weekend of May 24th to the 26th. So,
I'll be there Friday, Saturday.
Hey,
it's gonna be so late.
well, I mean, you'll probably be there. I don't know what time you're getting.
I mean, if I need, I'm pretty sure you need to get my badge for me.
No.
No? Okay.
No, it's just name and email.
Okay.
If not, then contact me.
Sure. Okay.
But I mean, it really depends because I plan on working Friday, even though that normal shift 8 to 4:30.
Sure.
Because doors open 5?
I have no idea when they.
Time. Point is,
most of the interesting stuff, doesn't happen until later anyway on Friday anyway. So.
Yes. But I mean, I've taken off Saturday, so.
Okay.
But most of my time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be either photography in the gym or whatnot like that. Photography and in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I'm fucking playing back. I don't care if that fucking sign says, "Oh, there's meeting downstairs." Last year was no fucking meeting.
There's no fucking meetings.
There's no meeting. So I'm playing ball in the gym.
Ball's life.
So if you play ball, you're welcome to join me. Fair warning, my depth perception sucks when it comes to basketball.
Ball might be life, but I'm fucking bad at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel this. I love playing basketball. I'm horseshit.
Yeah.
So fucking bad.
My depth perception sucks. I don't know if that's because of age or whatnot.
Or like what? Yeah.
But point is, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make sure this time. I'm gonna make sure there's nobody on second. Jim's on third, right?
I think so.
Point is, there was no fucking meetings. The floor. That's the point I'm making.
Right.
But anyway, look out for updates for Annie Minneapolis and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll be there later in the day Friday, and then most
All
of the
day
day,
Saturday.
pretty much all day Saturday.
And then
Out of there. And then I'm out of there Saturday. It's probably going to go till Saturday or Sunday morning, just because of probably till 1 in the fucking morning doing panels, aren't we?
It depends on when they schedule it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It'll be fine. I'm not on call that weekend. That's all I care about. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Even if I was, I took guy's shift this weekend, this week. So he owes me.
You owe me. All right. So yeah. May thy knife shift and shatter until
next time.